Certainly, let me just tell you, you just have to take a look at the polls. Quiet. You just have to take a look at the pictures. You just have to take a look at the polls. You see, I don't need anybody's help. We're doing phenomenally well. The economy is the best it's ever been. We have never had an economy like this in history. We just made the two best trade deals in the history of our country.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN. Right. And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better. She's shocked that I picked her. No. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
Okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN. Go ahead. Little pencil neck Adam Schiff. That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President,
That's
I was
enough.
going to ask one of the other.
Got the smallest, thinnest neck I've ever seen. And when you ask a question like that, it's very deceptive, John. It's almost as deceptive as you showing all of the bombings taking place in Syria, and it turned out that the bombing that you showed on television took place in Kentucky. Pocahontas. There's only one, and it's not her.
I think you've set a new bar today for being contentious with the press corps, kind of calling us losers to our faces and all that.
No, not all of you, just many of you. Right. What Joe Biden said on tape, this isn't like, gee whiz, we think. Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter?
There's a warning, right? And when you want to kick out someone,
there's no way you're treated worse than I am. If that ever happened to a Republican, they'd be getting the electric chair right now. They'd be right now being walked into the electric chair. What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question.
Why keep repeating what some people would see as a clear lie?
Well, it was annexed during I know you like President Obama, but it was annexed during President Obama's term. If it was annexed during my term, I'd say, sorry, folks. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions. Green New Deal. I think it's a wonderful thing. I do want to think about it. I want to study it closely. I want to see whether or not we should ever use airplanes again. When the wind stops blowing, that's the end of your electric. Let's hurry up. Darling? Darling, is the wind blowing today? I'd like to watch television, darling. Then you have the case of this wise guy, Jesse Smollett, who beat up himself. It's called MAGA country. You know, I didn't hear that term until that third-rate actor. We just gave Conan a medal and a plaque. Conan is a tough cookie, and it's trained that if you open your mouths, you will be attacked. You want to be very, very careful. They put Joe Biden in charge of Ukraine policy. Listen to this, and the press will not write it. They say, in totally unsubstantiated charges, every time they talk about him, President Trump has said that his son walked away with a fortune. Now, you know that's a totally unsubstantiated charge. Really? Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff, he said 7 or 8 times, Sean, it was terrible. 7 or 8 times that I gave a quid pro quo. It's not unsubstantiated, it's fact. Joe's son, Hunter, got thrown out of the Navy, and then he became a genius on Wall Street in about 2 days. By the way, whatever happened to Hunter? Where the hell is he?